Hi everyone and welcome to week 2 of my rider fitness series. Today we're going to be increasing the intensity of some of the exercises and adding a few different ones in. Hopefully you've done one of the warm-up videos that I've done, so you should get everything moving using that, or some of the warm-up exercises that we did on the last video. Remember, that's a really important part, as is the cooling down, so make sure you do both those bits. But for now I'm going to take you through a few different exercises that will hopefully help you keep progressing. So our first one we're going to do is a squat and a pulse. Last week we just did regular squats, focusing on keeping the weight into our heels. So this week we're going to add a little pulse in. It's not a bounce, it's a controlled pulse. It's going to make the glutes work a bit harder and the quads work a little bit harder as well. So for our squat, we're going to be standing with our feet slightly wider than hip width apart. And we're going to go down, weight back and down into the squat and then come back up. So that's our regular squat, hopefully we've nailed that. Now we're going to add a pulse to that. So squat down, come halfway back up and then back down again. And then all the way up. Squeeze the glutes at the top, so halfway up and then all the way up. We're going to go through 10 reps of those. Feet out slightly wider than hip width, hands together, down into the squat, halfway back up, and then all the way back up. Squeeze the glutes to the top, that's 1. We're going to go for 10. 2. Controlled movement, it's not a bounce. 3. 4. Keep that core strong. 5. The quads should be starting to feel a bit warmer now. 6. 7. 8. 9. One more. 10. Lovely. Give those legs a little shake out. The next exercise we're going to be doing is a plank rotation. So for this one we're going to be down on the mat. It's just a plank variation. Takes a little bit more control and we're moving through a different range, which is quite good for mobility as well. So pop down onto your elbows and onto the toes. So in a nice strong plank, and then you're going to reach one arm round and then come back down. Same for the other side. And we're going to go 10 reps of that. So try not to go beyond the vertical plane, otherwise you'll start to tip and that can make the back quite vulnerable. So controlled, very straight, and then come back down. Again, we're going to go for 10 reps. Then reach up to vertical and back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Come back down. Take the knees to the floor and have a little stretch. So I'd recommend doing each set 3 times. That was our first set. So if you want to pause the video and go through it again, or rewind it so you can watch it again, do that, and then if not we'll go on to our second set. So for the second set we're going to go down to the mat again. To begin with, we're going to be going with glute bridges. So these are to target the glutes, the bum muscles. So we really need to focus on them if we're going to make them work. Feet need to be in so you can nearly touch them with your hands. They're close to your bum. You're going to take a pelvic tilt, so tilting at the hips to get those deep core muscles engaged. And then we're going to roll up into a bridge, squeeze that bum at the top, hold it there for a couple of seconds, and then roll back down 1 vertebra at a time, and finally the hips. We're going to go 10 reps of them as well. Off we go. Tilt the pelvis, roll the hips up, lift into our bridge, squeeze the bum, 2 seconds at the top, and roll it back down. And again, tilt, roll up, squeeze the glutes. And control the way back down. And again, roll up. Slowly back down, that's 3. Tilt, squeeze the bum. Focus on those glutes. And come back down for 4. Roll it up again. Holding for 2. And roll back down. That's halfway there. So we should be making sure that we're lifting from the glutes. We're not using the lower back to create the movement. We're using the bum muscles. Roll back down, that's 6. And again. Peel it up. Hold, squeeze the bum, focus on those muscles. And back down, 7. Should be starting to feel those glutes switching on. Lift up, squeeze that bum. 8. Rolling up. For 9, hold it there. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Slowly back down. And we're going to go that last breath. We're going to hold it for 10 seconds this time. Roll up. Squeeze the bum at the top. And hold it for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to come into what would usually sort of be a tricep dip position, but we're going to use it as a full body exercise and a little bit of test of coordination as well. So we're going to place hands behind you, but with your fingertips pointing back towards your bum. Feet are hip width apart, and then we're lifting up into a table. Okay, so we don't need to be pushing the hips right up or into gentle table. Then from here, you're going to reach your arm to the opposite leg. So this is a core exercise, but it's also working the glutes and the arms. So we're going to go for 10 reps of those. They're quite hard. I find them quite hard, but they're once you've done a few, your body starts to get used to them, and they really help improve your core strength. So feet hip width apart, hands behind you, and then we're lifting up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you wobble, I'm wobbling as well. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Good stuff, hold them. Give arms a little shake. So that's our second set, and again, ideally we want to do that about 3 times. We're going to go on to our third set now. So we've got a hand walkout with mountain climbers, which is something that we did in the first exercise, but this is a different variation of the hand walkouts. So we're going to be starting at the back of our mat, nice and tall. We'll reach the hands down, stretch those hamstrings, then we're walking out into our plank. Keep the hips pulled up, and then you're taking your knee to your opposite elbow. Come back to your plank and then walk it back in. So the body stays really flat, and you squeeze the tummy to bring that knee across. Try and get it as close to that opposite elbow as you can. Off we go. 10 reps of these ones as well. These are going to be quite hard by the time I've done 10. So stick with it. Walk it back in. That's 1. Come all the way back up. Into your plank, knee to elbow, and walk it back in. That's 2. Knee to elbow. There we go for 3. halfway there. Six. Those arms will be starting to tire as well, so keep going. 7. That's 8. We've got 2 more. Focus on those tummy muscles, and you're trying to squeeze that knee across to the elbow. That's 9. Well done, 1 more. So hopefully those hand walkouts got those arms feeling like we've done some work now, and hopefully the tummy as well. We're going to pop that down to the mat, and we're going to go with some side planks. So these are quite hard because they're working the obliques down the side of the body, which often get missed out when we're training. So there's 2 different ways we can do these. Elbow can be in line with hips and heels, and then lift the hips up and hold it there. Or, if you want the slightly harder version, take the legs straight and lift up from there. Hands pointing straight up towards the ceiling, and you'll be holding. Okay, that's the harder variation, or you can do it with knees bent. So we're going to do 20 seconds on each side. See how you find it. If you need to swap to the one with knees bent, you can, but see if you can go for the slightly harder one first. So legs straight. Elbow underneath shoulder, and lifting up, and we're holding for 20. Keep those hips pulled up. Hand pointing straight up towards the ceiling. We've got another 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower back down. We'll go on to the other side now. Again, it's up to you whether you're on your knees or your heels, but try and do the same on both sides. Ready to lift up? Off we go. Hand pointing straight up, keep the hips pulled up as well. Another 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So again, for our third set, try and repeat it 3 times, or the whole video 3 times. I hope you've enjoyed week 2 of my Rider Fitness series. Make sure you do the cool down stretches that are on my YouTube page. They'll take you through full body stretch just to lengthen everything back out, hopefully get rid of any tightness. We don't want any of that, that's going to slow down our progress. So yeah, make sure you stretch, and make sure you look back next week as well for week 3 of my Rider Fitness series.